There we go. So, the way that we work this little workout, let me get the timer set up as well. The way this workout is going to go, we will do 10-minute warm-up. Then we'll do 10 minutes of cardio, 10 minutes of conditioning, and 10 minutes of core to wrap it up. And that is our workout, a little 5-minute stretch at the end. So warm up first, 10 minutes worth. All I want you to do to begin with is squat. So drive your hips back and down, keep your chest up, and it's really not a big deal. It doesn't need to be a big move. First part of the warm-up is a little bit of conditioning, then we do a little bit of core, and then we finish the warm-up with a little cardio, and then we repeat the whole lot. Okay, now from here, squat tap. So side to side, just tapping the toe on one side and then on the other side. Just sink and tap, sink and tap. And then we're going to turn it from a tap to a squat knee. Now I've just slowed it down so you can see what I'm doing. The speed at which you move is entirely up to you. Okay, so if you've got music on and you want to give it a little bit loudly in time with the music, then go ahead and do it. Now next time, when your knee is up, hold it up. We're going to do lunge and kick. And it doesn't matter which leg you do, just stick with that leg. And the other, next time through, you can do the other leg. Okay, now, if you don't want to lunge, because that aggravates an injury, then instead just tap and kick. Okay, so you don't have to lunge down if that aggravates an injury. Now, next time, hold it back, and we're going to inchworm to the floor and inchworm back up to standing. So we're moving now into our core work, or our core warm-up, if you like. Stay down in your core, and then either on your elbows or on your hands, jumping jack. Now, if you don't want to jack, you can always tap. And if that jack is a bit too much too soon, then just stick with a tap and focus on keeping the hips nice and still. Now from there, go with the hands, go into a push-up with a twist. So down, up, twist. And I don't mind how you do your push-up. I'm staying in a little tricep push-up, but that's because I feel more comfortable there. You don't have to do that. Now, let's get that heart rate back up. So our cardio. Take the feet, jump them to the outside of the hands, and stand up. Now, you can walk this out, out, in, stand up. Or you can jump it into a burpee. Okay, now it's up to you how hard you go here. Right, you don't want to go that hard. That's okay, just walk your way through it. And then next time you're on your feet, stay on your feet, jumping jacks. So a little speed jack. Again, you can keep it low and just tap the toe. So if you don't want to jump, sink into it so that the supporting leg heats up, but just take out all the jumping. Same thing now, when the feet are together, next, hold them together, ski jump, side to side. Now if you don't want to do that, step touch into a squat. So as you go from side to side, you bend the supporting knee into the squat. Now from there, it's a skater, so it's all the winter sports, skater. Now if you don't want to do that, then a step touch, but bigger with a swing of the arms, will also work. Almost a curtsy lunge, okay? Tapping back. Now we're going to go through all of that all over again. So squat stance, down and up. Going into conditioning first. So in the warm-up, conditioning, core and cardio. And then we do cardio, conditioning and core in our workouts. So down and up, nice and strong. Squat tap. Now we want to get the heart rate up. So if you make the arm a nice big reach overhead, that's going to drive the heart rate up a little bit more. So down, up, and that big sink into the squat using the big muscles of the bum. Change it into a squat knee, down, up, and if you want to, bring the arms in. So I've got a reach when I squat and a pull on the knee. Squat, knee, down, up. There it is. Now, from there, it's the other leg. Lunge, kick, lunge, kick. Now, if you don't want to lunge, remember the option, tap, kick, tap, kick. You don't have to sink into the lunge if you don't want to. Focus on a nice big swinging kick. And then from there, crawl into your inchworm and rise back up. Again, big move this one. So it brings the heart rate up, but of course helps us switch on through the core. This time we'll stay down, hold it there. You can be on your hands or your elbows for a plank jack. You can jump or you can walk, and you can have your knees down or knees up. Doesn't matter. Then, here we go. Push up into a T. So, down, up, twist. So we're gonna push to a side plank. Remember, you can do it with your knees on the floor. You just need to pivot on the knee as you turn. There it is. Now this will be the last one. And then from there, either walk or jump the feet outside the hands, jump up, jump out, jump in, jump up. Or walk, in, stand, reach. Down, out, in, stand, reach. Almost there. Stay up. Double time jacks. Quick fire. Out in. Nice speedy jacks. You don't want it? Don't do it. Little tap. We're going into the cardio. The last bit of our warm-up. So, choose your level. Good. Then, when the feet are together, hold, ski jumps, side to side. Remember the option, step, squat, step, squat, step, squat, side to side. There's the option. Then we're all about the winter sports, side to side, in a skating action. If you don't want to jump, into a little curtsy lunge instead, side to side. You'll get good work from the glutes doing that one. And then to wrap up our warm-up, let's just have a little run on the spot. You can bring the knees up, or you can really do one of those super exaggerated knee lifts that we used to do in aerobics classes. Right? And then our warm-up is done. First 10 minutes in the bag. So, second 10 minutes. Cardio. You get a whole minute to recover between cardio, conditioning and core. So this is your first minute recovery. Take a drink. Get whatever you need to do, pull your leggings up like me, there we go, that's so much better. And then we go from there. 5 moves. I will show you the high energy move, then I'll show you the low impact version, and I'll probably go back to the high energy one, unless I'm absolutely knackered, in which case I won't. So move number 1 is to do 4 squats, maybe with a little jump, and then 4 lunges, hopefully with a jump. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now the option. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunge for 2. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunge for 2. Got it? There are your choices for move number 1. Now move number 2, on the floor. From the warm-up, plank jack. Jump the feet or walk the feet if you need to. I'm on my hands, but that was choice. I could do exactly the same on my elbows. Each move we do for 30 seconds. Okay? So if you want to do some high and then do some low, that would work. Back up on your feet. Now it's not a skater, it's a Heisman. So it's an up, down into a squat. If you don't want to jump, then do the side step into a single leg squat. Side to side. Or you leap as though you're jumping in and out of a box. In, out, shake it all about. Okay, now move number 4, burpee with a turn. Now we practice the burpee in the warm-up. However, your option is to go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And if you don't want to turn, you don't have to turn. And if you don't want to jump, just lift your toes. So burpee, burpee turn, triple squat, with or without the jump turn. Good. Now, from there, ladder run, out and in. Do 8 quick ones, and then do 2-star jumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2-star jumps. 1, 2, go. 8. Now, you can walk 4 and then do 2 squats. So if you don't want to jump, do 2 big squats. Catch your breath. Now, the first round is tricky because you're looking, you're watching, you're not sure of the moves. Now you've done them once, you can put a little bit more energy into them, okay? So we can get the heart rate higher. Move number 1, squat pulse, 4, lunge, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Now remember the options, okay? Take away the jump if you want to, and slow down your lunges. So you've got the 4 squats and then 2 slow lunges, right? 2, 3, 4, ready to plank, jack. Now, here we go. Out and in, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, remember the option to tap, and in fact, you could always tap from a full plank. So if it's just impact you're trying to avoid, then come into the full plank to do the taps. Okay, up on your feet, side to side, Heisman. Now there's the energy, there's the power. Jump in, jump out of the box. Yeah? And as you go from side to side, you want to go right up and then right down. Up and down. As if you're going to head the ball. Okay? Side to side. So it's not a skater. Okay. Nearly there. Burpee, turn. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, change. Now, how much you turn is up to you. How much you jump is up to you. So this could be an option. If you don't want to jump at all, just lift. Yeah? Now, nearly there. Hang on. Ladder run. How about we cut it to 4 and then do 4 stars? 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the slow version. Do 4 slow ones and give me a couple of squats. Deep and low. There. Got it? 4 slow ladder and then 2 deep squats. There. Good. Breathe. We're going to go to do it once more and then we're done with cardio. So if your heart rate isn't right up now, what are you going to do? Yeah? Tell you what, you're going to make the moves bigger. Not faster, just bigger, more powerful, deeper squats, higher jumps, faster feet, everything bigger than before. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm trying to jump higher and sink my knee lower in the lunge. Right? That's how you get your heart rate up. Bigger is better, unless you're 5'2", and then that's just perfect. Okay? Good. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Down on the floor. Plank jack. And in. Now, I prefer being on my hands, partly because I feel I can breathe better. But if you want to be on your elbows, go to your elbows. And then, option to tap. It's going to be driving up the heart rate. Let's go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, side to side. Heisman. Up and down. Rise and fall. Okay. If you want to, you put your water bottle on the floor and you jump over it. Don't kick it. Don't trip on it. And remember the option. Slow it down into a squat. Side to side. Now you should feel uncomfortable now. A little bit sick, that you can't catch your breath. All right? Now, burpee turn. Here we go. Round we go. Quarter turn or a half turn. Doesn't matter. With the option, triple squat jump. With the option to turn. Got it? Should be breathing really hard now. Starting to really hurt. But it's almost over. Good. Okay. Ready? Ladder. 4 and 4. Go. 4. And then 4. That's it. Come on, go. It's only 30 seconds. Do it. 3, 2, burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it, do it, do it. 10 seconds. Option. There, or there, or there. Go. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. Ah. Right. That should do it. You have a minute to catch your breath, to let the heart rate recover. Now, 5 new moves. All the moves are conditioning moves. So the speed at which you move, the slower you do it, the harder it is. The bigger you make it, the harder it is. So, upper and lower body, and we do it 3 times through. The first move we did in the warm-up, it's a push-up with a side plank. Now, you choose where you want to put your hands for the push-up. So as soon as you're ready, come up onto your push-up position, hands or wide or narrow, and then you've got the side plank into a push-up, side plank into a push-up. Now you do not have to be on your toes for this. So if you want to put the knees down, lower the knees. That's over halfway. So it's a good time to go down if you need to go down. 5 seconds more, and we're going to come up onto our feet. Come up. Now this is a little different. Sink down into a squat, legs together. Take the foot out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Now that is almost like you've got a little fire either side of you, and you're trying to stamp out the fire. But notice my upper body's not moving. Now next round, round 2 of this, we're going to make it a little more intense. But for now, remember that. We're coming down onto our bums next for tricep dips. So come down onto your bum, hands face the feet. Now there's option, we've got about 5 options here, but here's the kind of mid-range option. To make it easier, bum down, bend and straighten the arms, and make it a big move. To make it harder, stick one leg up into the air and increase the pace of your dips. Now, up on your feet, make a little note of which leg you're standing on and start to tap back, 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 back. Now step out, 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 out. Now back for 2. Yeah, now side for 2. Now one of each. So we go back, side, back, side, back, side. Now you feel it, there it is. Try not to come up. Stay nice and low. And then we're going to come down onto the floor. So hands in a plank position. Spider lunge, 1. Spider lunge, 2. Tricep push-up, twice. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. The speed you do your spider lunges is up to you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now take a breather. Just like block 1, the first time through is kind of a little bit, wait, what? With what? How do you do that? So now this time through, you can make the movement stronger. The T push-up, so a push-up with a side plank. Remember, you can be on your knuckles if your wrists aggravate, but you can also do it standing up. Let's go. So push to side plank, push to side plank. So if it's really too much for your wrists, standing will make it a little bit easier. All right, down, up, twist. Good, down, up, twist. Now you're ready for what we call borrower squats. So you remember the one where we were putting the fire out? Come back to that. So feet together, knees together, down. Now out and in. Now that's option 1. Option 2, like that, out and in. But you notice I'm not coming up, so my legs never, ever straighten. They stay bent. So that should generate a burn in the thighs. But if you don't like it, Keep putting out the fires. It's okay to do that, right? You can keep putting out those fires. Now we're going to come down to the floor on your bum. Tricep dips. You want one leg up? And I'm going to stay low in the arms and keep pulsing. Trying to get my elbows to touch behind my back. Change legs. Hop, 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 hop. Now you know that's only an option. You can keep the foot down, you can put your bum down and make the move bigger. And you'll still feel it in the back of the arms. Come up to standing. Repeat a tap back 4 times. Back, got it? Now 4 to the side. 4, 3, 2, to the back, go. 2, to the side for 2. To the back for 1, to the side for 1. 1 of each. There it is. Now the lower you sink, the harder you'll work that butt and thighs. Should be burning in the thigh. Ready? 3 more. 2, 1. And down you come. Right. Spider-Man lunge. Look, you can do it like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Or, nice and slow, getting a big stretch and then lowering the knees for the push-up. Again, you work the way that suits you. Okay, 1, 2, and down we go. Almost there. 1, 2, and down we go. All right, take a 30-second recovery. Just the once more. So one more time through the conditioning, and then that's done as well. And we can move into the old abs and core. So T push-up, that push-up into a side plank. Choose your position, choose your weapons wisely. I'm going to go with a wide one now. Let's do it. So down, up, twist. Down, up, twist. Remember the push-up. Always try and get your face in front of your fingers. So don't let your hands be too far forward. Otherwise, all that will do is overwork the shoulders, and that's likely to lead to an injury. Okay, you'll end up hurting the shoulders. It's not designed for that. Now, from there, okay, up you come, borrower. So sink, stay, out and in. Good. Out and in. You can do whatever you like with the arms. Okay? Do whatever you like. I can't do that. There we go. No coordination. Good. Feel like I'm in carry-on camping now. Get out and in. Stay low. Stay low. That's more important. It's not about doing jacks. It's about staying deep in that squat. Now come down to the floor. It's dip time. If you've got a chair and you'd rather be doing these off a chair, then don't let me hold you back. We've just cleared all of ours out of the way. Okay? Now that's halfway through. So if you need to change legs, change legs. Pull those elbows in. Open your collarbone. One of the things I do here is I really round my chest, which secretly, I think, makes it easier. Now come up to standing. Stand on one leg. We're going to go back. Back side. Back side. There it is. Back side. Stay low. The lower you go, the harder this is. So the further back you tap, the better. Change legs. Back side. The wider you tap, the harder you'll work. There it is. What was that? Good. Side and back. Almost there. Whoa, falling over now. Here we go. So for the last time, come on down into your Spider-Man. Oh, don't. Nearly did it. Nearly started singing. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 10 seconds. Right. Let's do it. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done it. There's conditioning. So, conditioning done, it's time for the core. And all of the core today are down on the mat, okay? Last few weeks I've done a few standing, but today they're all down on the mat. And the first one is going to be from a sitting position. In fact, the first 3, you'll be face up. The last 2, you'll be face down. So the last 2 are a plank and a held plank. But the first 3, you start on your bum. Now, the position for which you might want to start is in a little ball. We've done this many times before. So from a ball position, we extend into a held position. They call it a hollow hold, okay? Now what you do with your arms is up to you. So 30 seconds, ball to hollow hold, ball to hollow hold. Sometimes it's called a boat position. So we've got a ball to a boat, okay? Now, if that starts to aggravate an injury, then put your head and shoulders down and just extend and bend the knees. If all you're feeling is the back, then come here. Then everybody roll back onto your spine, hold your head up and scissor the legs. First one and then the other. Now, again, if that aggravates an injury, drop the legs into bent knee drop. If it's still too much, put your head and shoulders down onto the ground, and that will make it a lot easier. Then from there, wherever you are, take it into a cross crawl. Now the nice thing about these first 3 is that we don't waste any time. So we use every single second because the one flows into the next, flows into the next. It's almost like I thought about it. Now if you don't like this, or it's too much for your hip flexors, then put the feet down and twist side to side, but lower the foot completely to the floor. Then from here, we're going to roll into a plank. But you can be up on your hands, ideally. And from the hands, you're going to go side 1, side 2, bum up, bum down. So I go left to right, right to left, up and down. Got it? 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. So I'm taking my left knee across towards my right elbow and then vice versa. From there, come down to a low plank and hold. And that is all. Just 30 seconds to create the perfect plank. Shoulders go towards the fingers. Tailbone tucks under, but don't let your hips drop. Neither should your bum rise, but your bum will only rise if your shoulders go backwards. So push your shoulders forwards and your bum will stay down. Recover. Right, that's us. Twice more. Ball to boat or ball to hollow hold. Then into a scissor and then a cross crawl. High plank and then low plank, and we are done round 2. So, boat to ball. Hug it in and go out and in, out and in, out and in. Now the one thing you don't want to feel here, apart from your back, is your neck. So make sure your chin stays tucked in, you're looking towards your knees, not towards the ceiling. And you never want to feel your back either, but we spoke about that last round. Now, let the legs lengthen, keep your head and shoulders off the ground, and scissor the legs. You are going to feel your hip flexors, okay? Now, if that's too much, just bend the knees and that will take the pressure off. However, the reason you feel your hip flexors excessively is because we're not tightening the tummy enough. And I can feel mine, so I need to lift my head and shoulders a little bit more and then pull my belly button more towards the floor, moving across into that bicycle action. And again, now it's starting to burn. Really feeling those abs engaged now. If that's too much, again, you know what to do. Put the feet down and add in that twist, side to side. But if you don't like it, it's okay just to do simple sit-ups at any point, okay? Now from here, rolling over, side to side with a pike. So it would go side, side, up, down. If you'd like to, you can miss out the down dog. So you can go side, 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 more like a mountain climber, but with a twist. Okay, it's up to you. If you need the little breather there, then take the little breather. If that improves your form, you're better to do it. 1, 2, up, down. Now hold and drop. Okay, let's think. Shoulders to fingers so that the bum doesn't go up. Tailbone tucked under so that the abs engage. Lengthening away and lifting the chin slightly. Trying to keep the shoulders away from the ears. The biggest, tightest hover we can do. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, right. Those abs should be really starting to burn now. But we've only got one round left to complete. So, boat to ball. Ball to boat. Then down into the scissors. It's all just nouns, isn't it? Boat, ball, scissors, bicycle. Right? So, those are our abs. Let's go from here. Roll and release now. Oh, that was a bit much. There we go. In and hold. In and hold. Now the trick here, when you're in the hollow hold, is to not be using the legs. So there's no effort through the thighs or the hips. It's all effort from the tummy. In and out. Okay, people, let's keep the head up if you can, straighten the legs if you can, and scissor. Now, it is a little easier if you don't drop the legs so far. So if I keep my legs over my hips, I need to do less work in the legs. But if I take them lower, then my abs have got to work harder to keep my back pressing into the mat. From there, cross crawl, bicycle, side to side. Now it is burning. For me, it's certainly burning my abs. Starting to feel a tiny bit in my back. So I'm gonna do a few down low to make sure that I don't hurt the back. And then I'll come back up and see what it feels like up here. That's it. Got it now. Here we go. Side to side. You ready for your plank with the twist? 4, 3, 2, 1. Over you go. Now again, you choose. So you can either side to side and just keep going, but do keep those shoulders still. One of the things that adding in the down dog does is it resets our shoulders so that we don't end up hurting the shoulders. Okay, let's go. Side, side, up, down, side, side, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2, up, down. Now here we go. To wrap this up, down you come. Better than ever. Your option, of course, lower the knees if you need to. But remember, when your knees come down, you're better to start the plank in a full plank and then lower the knees, rather than trying to find a position for the knees which will inevitably not be right. So hold, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Push back to stretch out the back, little child's pose, and then rise up onto your hands and knees. And we're just going to cat to cow. Oh, that feels good. Now, quite important with the burpees, with the planks, even to some extent with the inchworm, you put your lower back into a little bit of a pressure, so we want to stretch that. Now from there, come up and onto your knees and step 1 foot forward. Driving down, we'll sweep the arms up, and then as you come back, we'll lower the arms. And let's do another 2 like that. So we come up, there's the hip flexor stretch, and there's the stretch in the hamstring. Hip flexor and hamstring. Now let's do exactly the same the other side. Other foot goes out, so we drop into the hip and then into the hamstring. And remember, when you do that hip flexor stretch, you want to be able to see your foot. So this knee is never any further forward than your ankle. All right, now when you've done 3 there, from there just lift your chest, bring your hands down inside your foot, tuck your toe under and step back to plank. Drive your bum up into down dog and then walk slowly towards your feet. Keep the head down for a second or 2. Catch your breath and then slowly roll up to standing. Now when you get back up to standing, roll the shoulders round and down. Before I let you go, always about the back, side to side. Little stretch to release the spine. Make sure we don't get injured. And then a little twist maybe. Side to side. Oh, I can feel that today. Little side to side. That's it. And then the final one is the forward and back. So that forward flexion into extension. Pulling the belly button to the spine. Arching back. 1 more time. Circle the arms out and down. Oh yeah! That will do for us. What a good session. Brilliant. Hope you're as sweaty as me. Good grief.